Yo, hello there guys, hope you're doing beautifully well. My name is Mikey and we are back with another episode of Let's Play the First Berserker Khazan. Yes, live on Twitch, link in the description. Thank you for joining us. We have to fight the demons within and the foes without by going up and completing a ceremonial trial of the self on behalf of the Bantu tribe who saved me from the snows and the tundra, whilst also still negotiating the fact that many of my former gaolers and jailers are still in the locale. Wise old lady, what is the wisdom of the mountain?
You want to rid yourself of the ghost? Then this is the only way.
This is the way.
You must prove yourself in the trials of the 3 Bantu gods in order to receive their blessings. After that, you must find a way through the storm at the mountain's apex. Take my advice. Let fate be your guide.
What does that mean? Let fate be your guide. That's like, what happens, happens. Take my advice. It is what it is. Tell me about the trials of the gods. Tell me more about the ghost. Why did you save me?
This is the same trial Bantu warriors can choose to undergo. The gods of the Bantu will decide if you are worthy of their blessings. The trial will begin when you pick up the weapon. The nature of the enemies depends on you, but the objective is always the same. Defeat all enemies that emerge from the abyss. There will be 3 trials and 3 blessings for you.
3 trials, 3 blessings, followed by the end. Why are so many combats a series of 3 followed by a kill? That's a very handsome question. Its origins lie in bullfighting.
The ghost inside you is no ordinary one. It is several different evil spirits now acting as one.
Oh, like Legion. Or throw him into some pigs.
It has chosen you, with the powerful emotions that burn within you. You are a great prize for it. It will not willingly let you go.
I am a great prize. Thank you very much. I feel seen. Why did you save me?
We followed the monster's roar and found you. Maybe it was the will of the gods. The Empire is our enemy, Khazan, but we still owe you much. If you had not defeated the Berserk Dragon, then we would all have been doomed.
They remember the good of my past, the Berserk Dragon. Fascinating. Look at the flames lighting under these statues. Gorgeous. I love nice, hot, warm fire tones on snow backgrounds like this.
May the blessings of the 3 go with you.
Nikita, I like it when you say my name. Nikita, I like it when you pop in and say hello. Bit high up. Don't worry about it.
You are trying to get rid of us. Why would you want that? You think this will work? Go ahead, try it.
Any fates in chat? Any sacrificial pigs? Hey! I just want to fill you full of my spirit. Let's go. Stormpass, in the eye of the moon. This place is gorgeous because to me, this mountain looks like Nibelheim during winter. Mikey, what's Nibelheim? Don't worry, you'll find out when you're 40. Okay. Again, my stamina can just go up massively. And I will do my strength and stuff, absolutely, but stamina all night, baby. I want to chop and not stop. Learn skills on your skill tree. Turn the page. You've got unique abilities, Khazan. Use them. No. Actually, how did I use them? Oh, I don't think it's taught me about the spears, has it? It might have just taught me descend, and I might have glossed. I've actually forgotten how to use them. Now, I can unlock loads of combat abilities. That's really, really good. Am I going to unlock them right now for my dual-wielding weapons? Not from a Jedi. We are the future, Charles, not them. How's my gear going? Oh, sweet. Okay, we've got Frozen Mountain wrist guards. Frozen Mountain pants. Yeah. Necklace of Grace. Guard stamina damage decrease. I'm going to keep my anti-beast tooth for the moment. 73 attack damage, dual wielding weapons. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll look up later how to do those spear attacks. I think it's an L button. Block. L2? No, maybe it's not activated yet. Look at that statue. Khazan like Khazah. Your ectoplasm. My goo. Nipplheim looks nice. Yeah, it's very frosty and pokey. In fact, I'm going to use that term more often. For booby partners who are feeling the chill. Yo, is this... Is this the end of the Midgar arc in Final Fantasy VII? Because I'm in Nipplheim. And then they leave. Hey! If you throw me to the wolves, I'll come back leading the pack. Yes, we get it, love. Thanks for posting on Facebook. We understand that you just got broken up with. Oh, here we go. Traveling with a javelin. L2 to aim, R2 to release the yeast. On the beast. Uses up my stamina to make it even harder. Oh my god! 1.2k DPS. Small spirit ore. Thank you. Honestly, the monkeys are always the most trouble. Just because you have to deal with them. You can't run away from them. So that's kind of when you start thinking about using them javos. And their reach, when they're locked onto you, their reach with their kick attack is so far. Oh, and I'm covered in poo. Thanks, stinky one. This ape is filthy. Have you ever seen those YouTube videos where people are at the zoo, and then the monkeys are kind of bouncing, and then they reach back and just like they're really good at flinging poo at the people in the zoo? Zoos are amazing when you're a kid, and then they're just so sad when you're an adult. Oh wow, that was 2 character models perfectly on top of each other. They only separated when they split. Hello? Sweet beast. What do you smell, big guy? Someone's fallen down the well. Blood? Blood. And dead yetis. Plague cleansing potion. Now, do I have an implagued status? Oh, this restores my spirit. That's pretty good. Logs rags. A transmutation mist. I own 2 of 1 million. Craft consumables. Oh, does that turn into any item? That's pretty cool. What's this? Plague-resistant elixir. Oh. Oh. What's this? Fire damage. Gem dust. Hmm. foul beast. Oh, poor piggy! Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. A hound top. Talk to me. Gladiator's pauldrons 134. A full-on actual shirt 196. Now he's ready for live streaming. My agility has decreased. Oh, is it my weight? $18.3 out of 29.7. I've gone over 60%. And I've downgraded to B tier agilities. Friend or beast, love or foe. Show me which way I must go. Should I take off my helmet? Wrist guards? What's quite weighty? Do you know what? I should have upgraded my strength a little bit. Okay, so the next upgrade we're going to do is going to be for my weight and my carry limit. Let's see how we go with B tier. Am I going to get ambushed on the other side of this archway? Oh, I forgot. I know. Do you know what? When I was talking about those gems just then, I had to struggle to not just say Gem Blackthorn, because you guys would be like, who's that? I would be like, Gem Blackthorn is somebody who means a lot to us in chat for the old school crowd. Oh, but you gorgeous newbies, don't worry about it. She was a dream. I dreamed a dream, and now that dream has gone from me. We're going to do a quick upgrade right here, right now. If I've got the jewels. I do. Okay, right. So what increases my weight carrying abilities? Vitality does. 2%. Wait, 0.2. Endurance doesn't. Strength, 0.4. Then proficiency. Okay, so let's upgrade my strength. I can't see that that's changed anything about my weight as of yet. But we can always hope, my friends. No, there is another. Was not make one great. Dizzy! How you doing, you gorgeous thing? If it isn't, wait, can we say what your latest job was, Dizzy, that you did for the thing? Obviously, I'm not sharing any images, but Dizzy's quite the illustrator for furry art. How you doing? Poetic onion boy. I know, adorable. We all miss Gem Blackthorn. Good, playing some COD. Yes, of course. Guys, Dizzy Yeen has done some of the banner artwork for an upcoming convention. I forget the name of the convention. Because she's pretty dope like that. We've already done that, pig. No need to meet her twice. I will absorb this lacrima.
No matter how long it takes.
No matter? He didn't pronounce his T's. They're so English. I love it. That adds to the Souls aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? Pretty much one of my very, very few complaints about the very underrated Souls-like game, The Lords of the Fallen, was that the voice dialogue was a little bit too on the nose, and it would have been taken, it would have given it a more serious gravitas and effectiveness if they had that kind of languishing British malaise to them to fit the universe. I can't even remember what their voices were like, but they definitely needed to be a bit more Elden Ring-ish. Hey Solaris, you gorgeous thing. How the devil are you doing? Welcome. This is the First Berserker Khazan, an anime-fueled Souls-like carnage fest. I am a general with a forgotten past, a cursed dream. Accused of a crime I did not commit, freed from a prison by demons. I'm fighting two wars, within They wish to take over my body, use it as a vessel for their evil, and without the armies of man across the mountain. Only by these religious trials shall I discover my true self. Among the mists of my own past. Father, I have the sword. The sleeper has awakened. You. Ghosts. So the great sword works completely differently, and I can't remember. Okay, so you get like a bump. And you bump them before you swing. Oh my god, and your stamina goes down really quickly with the sword. Okay, not a big stamina thing, the big blade. Biggies? I'm better off keeping them in a line for overhead attacks.
Why did you kill us?
Anyway, yeah, I'm doing good. Hey, I'm pleased. Preparing for my trip to SC. Lovely. Now, it's a very long time since I lived in Georgia. Would you mind reminding me of what SC means to an American? So basically, these are the religious, I should say, spiritual trials of the Bantu tribesmen that are forcing me to accept moments from my past by killing ghosts to gain weapons. Wonderful. It's very poetic. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Jar Jar is the key to all of this. Now I reckon if you build up the combos and the stats, this really big sword might be incredibly awesome. However, my preference lies with a slightly different weapon we'll come to later.
So you survived that one.
Of course!
Not that it will make much difference.
Yeah, there's safe for work and not safe for work sections in the server, Dizzy, if you want to share anything that you're up to. With your salacious furry artwork. I've seen what those things are doing to each other. I remember that website you showed me, Dizzy, in one of our chats. Still in my favourites somewhere. Oh, South Carolina. Awesome, dude. Solaris, I think, by the way, tell me if I'm chatting shit. I think you said you're not super well travelled. And maybe you live in Kentucky and or something. And by the way, please don't correct me if it involves you saying stuff you're not comfortable sharing, obviously. So what's in South Carolina? Are you just going for like a holiday? Or is this like study related? Look at the crystals. Look at the blue glow. This feels like Final Fantasy. Obviously with improved skins. Oh. 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 I've gone the wrong way. I've got 2 healing items and a whole load of trouble ahead of me. But together we shall persevere. The game's looking good. Nikita, you're looking good. I live in Kansas. Oh, get well soon. And I'm not well travelled. Oh, hey, warmest wishes. There's a whole world out there. I know, Mikey. I do have access to a map. All right, mate. Ooh. So is this the trial of the wolf? The statues have changed. In an atmosphere that's even more bitterly cold than trying to talk to Twitch chat. I will be the flame in the darkness. I will be the light that sparks the fire that shines the way to something rebellion. Also, can I carry more weight with strength? 0.4% bump to strength. It's still going to keep my weight a bit high. But every time I'm doing this, I am actually also increasing my attack damage. So I guess I'm cool with it. I'm now at 60.8% instead of 61 and change. So I think with one more upgrade, we might actually do it. Now, down there, dangerous bear. Up here, monkey fear. Hello? Hello? Oh no. Now, completely different weapon, similar enemy. Let's see how we do. And again, I can't spam because it's all about my stamina bar. I've got to wait, recharge, get my breath, come back. Oh, that was lucky. The wrist guards of a warrior. This house is clear. Now, this has a lower defense, and it weighs exactly the same, so there's no point. Ancient Warrior's Sworn Greatsword. I love how this sword is very nondescript, very big, and halfway between a kind of Guts Berserker sword, the Dragon Slayer, and Cloud's... Do we have any weebs in chat? Does anybody oh, the Buster Sword, there we go. Cloud's OG Buster Sword. How do you know, Nikita? You look good. Nikita, so... I often rate people's handsomeness. And when I talk about... Hey, Lady Lauren, I see you, gorgeous thing. When I talk about handsomeness, I'm not talking about your face. Handsomeness, true handsomeness, is measured by your actions and in how you treat other people. So I know you're handsome because you come into my chat and you say nice things and you're polite. I've got all the information I need about you, mate. I've got you logged. It's nothing to do with this. Yeah, get me out of this godforsaken purgatory of a state. Oh, damn, Solaris. Now, you can dunk on where you live, but I wasn't going to say anything. The only thing I know about Kansas is that they do have a few nice attractions, and it was in that film that gave all those actors cancer. Because they had loads of, like, snow or something, and everything was made out of, what's that thing that's really bad for your lungs? Not Agent Orange. It's like a building material from the 60s. Cheeky bindy. Now. One more strength. What a... Dodge stamina cost decrease. We are going to look at that some more. After one more strength, I reckon. 60.4%. 4% to go, my friends. So close. Now, we went up the ramp. Shall we go down the tube? Any enemies gonna jump at me? A willpower orb. I don't even know what that is. I've never had that in my life. Willpower? I don't know him. Alright. I think there's another mechanic. Hello! Burst attack. Some enemies use burst attacks that cannot be blocked. Counter them by dodging or performing a counterattack. Counterattacks, L1 plus circle. You still have to do this a little bit before you're hit. Timing it perfectly triggers a perfect counter, dealing significant damage. Okay, pray for Mojo. Yeah, you have to see it coming and know exactly when to do it. If it catches you off guard... Oh, wow, he's quicker than the others. If he catches you off guard, you're screwed. Oh, my goodness! Eat your fruit! Damn. Okay. Cool.
I'm a special kind of white guy.
More soul tier dust. Thank you very much. I'm going to run right back up and save. Neglected greatsword, my friends. Never fear for better gear. Look at the design on this. Similar damage, but Ashen Wolf. There's decreases to my dodging. Health recovery goes up. Potent blows. Damage increased by 15% to potent blow damage. Oh! There's something very special about this blade. Look at it. That's so cool. That's so cool. Obviously, it looks like it's designed, but it also looks like it's been almost organically sculpted from magma. I love it. No other stream on the entire platform has made me smile as much as yours. Oh! Oh, damn. Wizard of Oz. Asbestos. Cans of Cokes for everyone. Asbestos, indeed. I'm a weeb, but I haven't read Berserker yet. It's on my to read. Wait, are you... Ginge, lovely to see you, by the way. Lauren, I think I missed what you were saying in chat. I'm going to check it out. Ginge, do you mean Sword of a Berserk? Or do you mean Berserker as in, like, there's a manga of this game? I would recommend Berserk in a very general sense because it is beautiful and the world is very well realised and very grim. And it really just goes fantastical places. But it is rich with trigger warnings. There's lots of very, very adult themes. And it is very miserable. So be warned. Outside of that, I love it. But, like, it's not for everyone. However, you look pretty bold to me. I know you're very robust. Open some Coke Zero. How dare you? Any tips on networking, Mikey? I made business cards and everything. Oh, Solaris. Holy shit, dude. Oh, look, Solaris. So, don't get me wrong. You're awesome. But I think one of the reasons why I quite enjoy your streams, Solaris, is that you're obviously another creative soul doing their thing. But your style of artwork and the mediums that you're doing are kind of maybe like adjacent to the things that I know. YouTube, anime fan art and stuff, but they're also very different. So I'm kind of like, I'm learning a lot when you're doing your streams. And by that, I kind of mean like, I don't know if I'm going to know stuff that's going to be helpful to you because my entire business model was don't have merch and don't do anything. So I don't sell anything. You can't get anything. Like I do art and you can't even get the art after a few months because I just stopped sharing it. And somehow that's worked. But like, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. So if anybody else has any networking advice, because what is networking these days? Networking in the 90s was going to events, galleries, exhibitions, talking to people and handing out your lovely business cards. What is networking now? Now networking is being in the right forum at the right time. Yo, MF Crossfire, how are you doing, dude? MF, I answered your message today, didn't I? Thank you very much for vibing along on Patreon. How are you? Khazan, nice. I played the demo. Dude, me too. The only reason I look remotely competent when I'm playing this is because we played a demo as well. MF, lovely to see you, man. Jaden! I am the Diamond Knight. I will shine bright. I've been following your YouTube channel and your artwork for years. Oh, Jaden! Welcome on in, dude. Thank you very much for saying. We're going to be back on tutorials after I've caught up on Patreon. I've just been messaging a lot of my patrons in the last few days. But we're going to be getting back on it this year. This financial year. Mikey, you said this year. Did you mean January? No, I meant the 5th of April. For monetary tax reasons. I will upgrade my stats. One more strength. There we go. Beautiful. Did you see that? We've entered back into A rank efficiency. Lightfoot. I'm like Legolas. When he's walking on the snow. Not when he's running up the falling bridge. I love being miserable. You and me both, kite, sir. Lady Lauren Green. You love your anime husbando. But why is your hair in a tied-up prison? Oh, Lauren, I 100% agree. I don't think there's anything in the menu. I don't know if they got it in the feedback. This character looked great when his hair was down and wild. And then now, none of the ladies want to bang him now that it's tied back. Bit like me, to be honest. Right, I'm still not going to use my skill tree. I'm just double checking my pants. 183. Good. Okay, guys, back to it. Up here, back down there. Alright, now what pathways do we have? Was there anything over here, firstly? No. Oh, I wonder if you could have hidden from the bear behind the tree. Okay. My God. What happened here? Are there giant creatures impaled on giant spikes? Or are they giant spikes wrapped in roots and thorns? I can't quite tell. But it feels like it's building a vibrant universe full of colour. Next tutorial 2027. Oh yeah. You also seem to have an array of YouTube channels that you don't advertise? Yeah, so I too don't advertise my 5 other YouTube channels. And I love that Film Cram, despite being a bit smaller, is usually my most profitable. And I never like link to the fact that I make it. Okay, we've got monkeys. Not racist, but you know I hate them. Lovely. You want to do a femboy? Oh god, I thought that was a long-range attack. I took my eyes off the screen. Has everybody seen the Key and Peele skit where it's got the old, like, you know, Snake Plissken character pulled out of retirement? You're hard to find, Snake. I'm supposed to be. We need you back. Operation Scorpion is go. Haven't heard that in a long time. Except he's so out of date, he doesn't know about 3D holograms. And they're just like, the terrorists are in this building and a hologram, like, gets really big. And the old guy's just like, whoa! I've got to run to Walmart. Solaris, thank you very much for popping your head in. If I can think of anything remotely useful about networking, dude, I'll let you know. But have yourself a gorgeous day. Thanks for the reply. Can't wait for the next art stream. Oh! Doing the con circuit is huge if you can do it. Yeah, so Solaris is, she's off now. But Art by Solaris isn't like a kind of like fan art anime illustrator like the rest of us. She's building up her master's portfolio, I think. She's like, she's an actual artist with substance. Ooh, still pooping. Hate it. Concentrated fire essence. Fantastic. I'm covered in poo, but that does wear off. I don't know actually... It doesn't look like it's wearing off. I don't actually know what that does to my status. It makes me look gross, and I probably smell. Does it, like, lower my defense or something? Because if I just wait it out, it goes away. Which is great. Oh dear, I didn't handle that very well. Good reach, good judgment. You lost the will to live? Oh. Tundra. Thundra. Okay, this is another slightly crap your pants thing, so this time I know. Oh! Hello? What mysteries await, my friends? Another night. Gentle wanderer. A fair shield of justice and virtue. Or a guardsman. The Reaper is in the room with you tonight. Volk Warrior's Helm. This poor innocent that he was looking after is no foe of mine. Rest well, weary wanderer. Recoup. You have destroyed a mysterious energy-emitting ore. Those orders were for your protection. I sent 2 units. They're bringing her down now. No, detective. Your men are already dead. Okay, let's judge how quick it runs. Oh, quick! It's quicker than you think. It's quicker than you think. I was like, can I do a big attack and then, like, wait it out? Didn't need to. He was literally there. Oh, I just got that dodge out. It didn't break his animation. Risky biscuits. But I am the tea master. You cannot dunk my funk. More monkeys? Always say no, kids. More monkeys. Just one more monkey. A vitality sphere. I really like this up here. I love how it obviously looks like a giant eye. And if you want to have a really cool game with a really cool bit of world building, it's quite a common trope to mess up the moon slightly. Whereas this, I can't tell if there's a black hole on the surface of the moon to make it look like an eye, or if there is a separate dark planet imprisoning some kind of uber boss, possibly the Berserk Dragon, with loads of like material orbiting it. In either case, as a visual aesthetic, it's very cosmic and gothic horror. It's wonderful. Perhaps you should think there is no spoon. Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry for stuck in an ad break, you gorgeous people. I'm a writer. How you doing? Lovely to see you. I'm sure that won't factor in later. Do you remember in Final Fantasy VIII where all the... I won't say it in case you spoil it for somebody. But do you guys remember where all the monsters come from in Final Fantasy VIII? Where they actually live? That's so cool. It's so random, but it's so cool. Upgrade your grey matter, because one day it may matter. Willpower! Oh, I don't have enough beans! No toast. Okay. I've still got my big sword attitude. We're doing okay for time.
Those who overcome these trials will be blessed by the gods and receive the power they seek.
Oh, good to know. I would also like a boon from a deity. I too desire great blessings. Yes. This is what Mikey likes. What do you call this? A halberd? A lance? Yo. There's that military training. An ancient warrior's worn spear.
General, are you really a traitor?
So even with shielded boys... Oh, he's gone! Sorry.
All we did was follow your orders.
Sorry, Ghost.
Are we not traitors too?
So I'm opening up their shield by using my big moves. Can I charge it? Nope, he will outstab me. Good to know. There we go. So I'm performing these to knock down his stamina. More than I'm doing it to kill him. It's all about opening up that defense he's got. Neat. Oh, he's also fallen off. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I kind of cheesed both of those boys. Alright, well, that still counts.
That's what caused you such anguish. Pathetic.
Now, if any of you guys have ever played Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast,
Some kind of high and mighty hero?
you'll know that a win is a win. We used to, in one of my places I stayed in London, I had 4 other housemates. And like one of them had like a GameCube, I had the Dreamcast. And we had a rule, which was basically you always wanted to play as Lizard Man on Soul Calibur. Don't ask me why, because we just called him Lizzie. And we'd be like, yo, do you want to play some Lizzie? Which meant you want to play Soul Calibur. And if you beat someone 5 times in a row, then they had to make everybody in the house a cup of tea. Now, unfortunately, we had a very similar rule with FIFA 2006 or whatever it was. And I suck at football games. And if you get beaten 5-0, then I have to make everybody a cup of tea. I don't like football games. Don't like sports games. I wonder why. Guys, so basically we now have the reach of the great sword, plus the deft and fast movements of the dual wield. And if that wasn't impressive enough, it means I can now go into our skill tree and use some of those points I've been saving up. Now Moonlight is a swift attack where the third attack becomes a slash. And striking an enemy with Moonlight activates a Moonlight stance, which gives me additional after image attacks. I don't even know what that means, and that's the coolest thing I've ever heard. Now, I think there's some other useful stuff. Shrewd. Dodge attacks that follow a brink dodge to pursue the enemy. Lovely, because I'm a blocker and a dodger, so this gets me back in. Crescent Strike is a nice overhead. Decrease the stamina cost of dodging. Yes. How many points have I got left? I think 1 more. Guard. Decrease the cost of guarding. That's probably also really useful. Vital Strike. Triangle while sprinting or dodging leaps you into the air. Maybe. Recover spirit charges when an enemy is tired. The stamina cost of attacks are decreased. Ooh. During a swift attack, or a dodge attack, or a rod smite, drive your spear into the ground for leverage and deliver a powerful kick. Alright, let's see how this mix works on the flavour. Observe my attacks. I will be. Do I have any more cool stuff? 126. 136 for a Volk's Warrior's Helm. Oh, sorry. 138 for a Hound's Helm. I'm still higher on this. And it comes with loads of stat buffs. Mate. 183, 181. Yeah. Yeah, these skins, the brown look is the look. Looky. I got hooky. Down here, never fear. There's a crate near the entrance where we were. Volk Warrior stuff. Veteran's Ring! This increases my health and my stamina recovery. My favorite 2 words. Total defense up to 201. This gives me 20% stamina recovery buff. This just has higher defense, but these buffs, it's not worth getting changed. I am the boy when I'm wearing this fit. Now, let's find some victims. It's time for blood. Okay. Transmutation shard, so that's pretty cool. Let's keep testing. I need to get some dodges in and see what the follow-up is like. Jaden, how you doing, by the way? Quick question, says Jaden. I've been interested in commissioning you for a piece for one of my characters from my own novel series. Do you take commissions? Oh, Jaden! Now, Jaden, at the moment, I am closed for commissions because I'm behind on other stuff. However, thank you very much for even considering me. I really appreciate that. That warms my ears. But no, I'm awfully sorry. I won't be able to for the foreseeable future. Damn. Don't worry, Jaden. I couldn't hear your question for the ads. Even better than that, Jaden. I'd never even answered. But hey, thank you very much for thinking of me. I just got called pathetic by the game. You love it. It's a master of leverage, then, eh? Absolutely. Get in deep and start tugging. But what is it? Is it Aristotle who said something like, with the right kind of lever or the right kind of fulcrum, you can move the world? Or you guys move my heart. Okay, more. I'm going to dodge for a cool thing. Lovely. Okay, that was worth unlocking.
Here he is! Grab him!
Can you not? I don't even know what that after image stuff is, but it's so cool. Oh. So much for the drop down attack. I have acquired a tear summoning stone and a foe. Nice. Mate, it is all about the spear. This is more of a Naginata, wouldn't you say? A really thick Chinese version. I'm gonna have to close my windows in a bit. It's getting chilly in here. Ayo, looks pretty cool. Yeah, it does. So basically, once you add a couple skills onto your weapon, you basically can go full anime. More pants. Always just checking my gear as we pick it up. 115 versus 121. But again, why bother? I get too many buffs. I'm all about that buff. No damage protection. All about... Oh, how do we get over there? Oh, I never broke it. All about those buffs. Now my mama, she said that good proc against damage is cool. Wow. Oh. But if you keep swapping items that actually means you have less status buffs, you're a fool. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, whoa. Now, before we go down there, friends, we must take a care. Oh, Jesus, bats! Naughty! They would have knocked me off. Assassin's elixir. Beads? Bees. Bees? Beads. Now, I think this makes me quiet when I drop down here. Should we have a little look? Water cleanse, assassin's elixir, specially formulated for assassins. It boosts your valor, making it easier to strike from behind. I would love to. Now, quietly approach and provoke. Has that triggered this guy? He's noticed! Earth Enhancer. Yes. Warriors Gators. Again! Never not gating. 1-2-1. Still not worth it. Right, I need to get the attention of one of these boys. Over here is an archer. He will ruin it for everybody. I think I can throw a stone at these guys to get their attention. Quick menu. Here is a stone. Oh, I don't need it. He's already come for me. Charles. They're coming to kill us, Charles. We are the future, Charles, not them. Can you see that someone is trying to shoot me with an arrow this whole time? So thanks for nothing. If I get tight down here, I should be safe. Then we'll do this guy. A vest. I'm so surprised I've got such good gear so early that's outperforming everything I'm picking up. All about that base cover release date. Yeah, follow my album, Mikey Sings the Hits. Coming out soon. Oh my, if that's the case, I'll wait until you get a call to that shot. I truly love the way you draw women. Hey! And I absolutely would love it if you ever get to draw any of the ladies from my novel series. They would certainly look better in your style than in my art style. Jaden, I kind of said thank you very much for thinking about me. What I didn't say is, yo, can you tell us anything about your novel series? I'm currently reading the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. And I don't know if you're aware, but he does a lecture series on writing fantasy literature every year. And this year, he's also recording it, so it's on YouTube for free. That's a free education right there. Yo, what's your vibe for writing? Now, why am I in my menu? Oh yeah, more gear. Wasting my time. No. Alright. Okay, right, let's see if we can do a little mini-boss. One more fight for what feels right. No! Nowhere near him. Now, the reason why I backed away is because if I'd actually knocked him off the platform, he would still shoot arrows at me. And I'd have to climb back down and kill him. So I just sort of like gave him a moment's respite. A pointy stick, sock in a jar. I see you're well versed with military weaponry. Stick him with the pointy end. Man, when... Sorry. Is Winds of Winter even happening? Winds of Winter is like me with drawing tutorials. Everybody wants them. Why haven't you made them? When's Winds of Winter happening? Oh, I was trying to get a good dodge. Oh shit, my health! I went for a healing. Oh no, Mikey, no, Mikey! I went for a healing item for getting the third swing. I thought he was doing a 1-2. How embarrassing. Okay, well, this won't take a split second. I was distracted by George R.R. Martin's latency. This won't take a second to run back to, thankfully. Through here. Now, the good thing about this game is it's way more forgiving than a Souls game, in that you can grab your souls usually outside a boss area instead of having to get into the boss area. Excuse me, good sir. And also, there's not that many unblockable attacks from the very early bosses that I've seen. I assumed many are unblockable, but it's mostly just for grabs, which means you can kind of just be capped in safety. All right, mate, calm down. I'm constantly glancing to the side. I don't want to go over an hour, but we will have to just kill these boys again really, really quickly. Ooh, that dude's followed me the whole way. Man, they're dogged. I don't think they're paid enough to court death the way they do. I'll tell you what, they're brave. That's for sure. You can say what you want about these boys. They got the gift. They got brave, bold hearts. Classic Windrunner. Okay, I'm just doing this so I can manage for both of them. Careful triangling. Whilst avoiding getting shot by arrows. Nice. Heal. Climb. Dude, I'm going to read your comment in just a quick second. Okay, I really want to just see if I can beat this big guy just before we hit an hour. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Click like, click subscribe. Link in the description below if you want to join us live on Twitch. I'm saying that now so I don't say it in a minute's time. Here's General Bad Boy. I'm Captain Bad News. Who will win? I want the dodge attack. Whoa. What was I worried about? Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Thank you very much. I'll see you for the next episode. Click on the playlist. Take care.